It is when war happens that everyone is quick to preach peace. And today, being the International Day of Peace, I ask the question, of what good is peace without justice? Assalamu alaikum, Toronto. My name is Bior Ajak. I'm from South Sudan. Well, I was born during the infamous Second Sudanese Civil War, the longest civil war in the history of Africa. And when it ended, we all were joyful and thought it would be our last. Clearly, we were wrong. So a big part of my childhood was spent inside this rebel territory. Tonight, I thank the MasterCard and the Walrus Foundation for this opportunity so that we can share our views and experiences. My vision for Africa is to see justice prevailing. And tonight's theme being Africa's next generation, this should be a generation that makes that happen. The piece that I will share with you tonight is a true account of events that are happening across the world today in the name of war. I wrote my first lines a few months ago after unexpected inspiration from Marcus Hobson 5. So tonight, I bring you inside the rebel territory. She looks him in the eye and tells him, "Son, don't worry." But the look in her eyes, nothing less wary. With the gun so loud, they got these school kids worried. They are in a war zone, but the whole world is staring. Her son is young, but he needs courage. Since the bomb schools, he dropped out just like her miscarriage. Now no education, but this is the rebel child's ambition. When you close your eyes and listen, you'll see the vision. When I say the word nation, what do you envision? Is it yours or is it mine? In the Civil War, they call it new edition. They fight another one, and then another one. Like the DJ Khaled of war, there comes another one. With people dead and resource finished, and no one's willing to take the full blame, we all victims of this devilish game. It's like our common sense perish. Sit back and let God punish. For we have normalized war in our four walls. Popular media is not concerned no more to show the atrocities to us sitting and sipping teas in big cities, only emoji reacting to small clips of Facebook posts of rebels keeping the gun clips ready, let the next bomb pop. Like wishing away war through Facebook likes. So instead of acting, we only Facebook reacting to intercept bomb bounds on innocent children in Syria, suffocating in chemical gas sent straight from hell. Now they can't inhale. Right, they are in hell already. The last time they looked up to heaven, they saw the devil drop as a missile. So Nicholas Sparks, there is no safe haven. Society got us living for this whack cause, kindness for animals, but no compassion for our own kind. Media breaks the news and then bring us breaking news of all hell breaking loose when civil war is breaking out and families broken loose. My heart's breaking now, my society's breaking now. Give me some break now before I break down. When they call us a hotbed of terror, do you fall for it? When they place these travel bans, do you fall for it? But some media got the power to make you fall for it. For war is a business. We are the merchandise and our lives the price. This big world is one small classroom, and today justice is absent. While justice is all we need present, and like all eyewitnesses can see, they're purposely trying to get the innocent killed. Do you see how this tragedy feels? So let's try and make this change while there's still time. It is hard, and sometimes I struggle trying to define mine. But you can guide me when I feel blind. I just need you to be willing to navigate this landmine. Out of Libya's empty tummies, making these desperate journeys across the seas for a better life to see, but they get swallowed by the sea. Do you see? News headlines with children missing. And like the Malaysian Airlines, we give up looking. They were escaping this apocalypse and never looking back, and like Lot's wife leaving Sodom, never turning back, like Hannah Baker splitting her wrist, never turning back, like an abused wife with her kids leaving a man. But the courageous ones got their heart to come back just to hold the bull by the horns, but no goats and no sheep and no boot left. So all they find is this bullshit, too much mess. Of men fighting to lead while we bleed. They got the country so broke they cannot pay attention to the value of peace nor listen to our pleas. They got us relying on donations, but donations never do nations the favor of self-determination. Give us peace, we plead. Justice we need. I have seen enough RIP on Facebook. Please. Wishing my slain countrymen a rest in peace. But how do they rest in peace in a country that rests in pieces? But as sure as the sun shall set, every son will set on a mission to protect their own with the breath that's left. But when all is said and done and no hope left, they get strapped to a bomb. Do you see this tragedy yet? Another man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. So before you fall for the terrorist narrative, let's meet these fighters that have been pushed to the wall until no room is left. And on the right side of the mind, there seems nothing left. And on the left side of the mind, there seems nothing right. Yet we sit here and lecture them about human rights. From Somalia, Sudan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, do you understand? What of Ukraine, Congo, Libya, now with Syria? Are we serious? Look, the rebels' home is the bush from where they watched Bush invading Iraq. When God was fed up, he asked Noah, make you an ark. And then he sent the rainbow to sign his pact. Have you ever wondered why the rainbow is always an ark? The full circle is to stop these wars. Let's act. My country is in flood, and it's a flood of blood. The planet is in a midlife crisis, but we can still deliver like a midwife in a crisis. So let's talk about how these options weigh out. What's the way out? I'm out.